Hi, Dani. How are you today? Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. I'm doing well.
Good.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, listen, so good that we've got you here. And today I've got 20 quick questions that I'm going to ask you. So let's have a start and see where we end with this.
Good.
All right. What's one thing you can't go to a show without?
My custom-made hand brace. It's like my pacifier. If I don't have it, I like freak out. So it protects my thumb and my pinky when I'm jumping from getting hurt. So I
Yeah,
freak out if I don't have it.
I know exactly how that feels. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Which horse has had the most impact on your career?
Obviously, Lizzie Mary.
Lizzie Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Her. I mean, okay, I still hold a special place in my heart for charisma, but Lizzie, made my whole career.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you won a lot. You won Shanghai last year, Berlin, and I'm sure many more to come.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Which rider style do you admire the most, besides mine?
Of course yours. Obviously yours.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for BZ Madden,
Right.
especially because I think that she's such a classically beautiful rider, and I'm so not any of that. So
Yeah.
I'm like more jealous, and it's admiration and jealousy. I wish that I could ride as beautifully as she does.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we all can, and in the end, results count. So that's
You're right. You're right.
Okay, if you could ride any top show jumping horse, past or present, which one would you choose?
Toss up between Shutterfly and Hickstead.
Well, I wrote Shutterfly, not Hickstead.
And what did you think?
Well, I love Shutterfly. Very light, a lot different than I expected, but plenty of scope and pretty careful, pretty straightforward. But yeah, amazing horse.
Yeah.
Great feeling. Yeah.
I'll take either of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite LGCT show?
Mexico, hands down.
Really? Can you tell me?
I think it's beautiful. I think the crowd is amazing. There's like the atmosphere is tremendous. I think it's beautiful. The grounds are beautiful. The field, the stabling, the warm up. The city is really vibrant and lively. I think that show has everything.
Yeah, and the atmosphere and the people are so involved and with everyone.
Yeah. There's an electric atmosphere, and it's such an educated crowd that it's amazing to have like horse people, and then you're still in the middle of a city. To me, that is just the best show.
I agree with you on that one. All right. Any superstitions or specific habits or routines that you have before a big class?
Yeah, 100%. Without fail, I will kiss the horse on the neck before I walk in the ring.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever noticed, but it's like since I was 8 years old and started doing competitions.
No.
Yeah, and like started with this whole thing. It was like a kiss for every jump. And then of course now it just evolved into like one kiss on the neck as I walk in the arena. But I will do it without fail. I don't even like notice that I'm doing it, but there's like videos of me doing it. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. But you don't blow kisses when you finish, no?
No. That reserved for other riders.
Okay. All right. When you finish competing, when your career is finished, your competing career, what do you want to do?
Hopefully, my career won't end anytime soon. So I'd like to be able to keep competing as long as possible. But when it does eventually end, I'd like to stay in the industry in some way. At least maybe even especially like on the fashion end of the industry. I really like the idea of sort of developing sporting clothes for equestrians. So maybe that direction.
Yeah, that's exciting. Excellent. All right. What is your best moment in your sporting career to date?
It's a hard call. I was like thinking about that. Somebody asked a while ago and I was thinking about it, but I think there's a moment, I think Shanghai actually would maybe be the top moment just because I had so many like struggles to get to Shanghai. It was complicated with the flights. And then Lizzie actually was a little bit sick when she got there, but I like had gone to that show with such a mission of like, this is the one I'm aiming towards. And she felt ready. I felt ready. And it was like, I wanted to go and win. And then I was like able to execute that plan. And for me, that was like the most satisfying moment in my career. Of course, it's an event everybody wants to win, but it was also just like I went there wanting to win, and then I like actually got it done. So that was the moment.
And I remember watching it. Unfortunately, I wasn't there that year, but I remember watching. I'm getting goosebumps now because I remember so clearly. I think you were last to go, isn't that right? In the jump off?
I think there was one after me. Dara had gone, and then I think there was one after me.
Yeah, and it was amazing. It was so fast, and you were taking out strides everywhere, but she was still backing up and jumping beautifully.
Yeah, she was flying that.
Yeah, I remember. That was amazing. Yeah, that was a special moment, I can believe.
Yeah.
Okay, if there was one round you could re-jump besides Shanghai, which one would it be?
It's funny, actually, you say Shanghai. I was thinking of re-jumping a bad round to make it better, not a good round.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so I was thinking I would re-jump the first round of the Nations Cup at Europeans this year because I rode like horribly and the horse was flying and I rode so badly. I felt like I like did an injustice to Lizzie and to my team. That was like the most disappointing, frustrating round I've had in so long. I can't even remember. I was so angry at myself and frustrated that I wasn't able to execute my plan. Like in Shanghai, I executed. It was great.
Yeah,
but Europeans, it was like, I came out and I was like, what the hell just happened? How did I screw that up so badly? So if I could redo it, that would be it.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to go through those times to get to the better times. And I mean, you still look mad about it, which is good because I've got plenty of times I'm mad about.
I don't do it again.
Yeah, no, and that's good. That the best thing about that is that you recognize what's happened and what's gone wrong, and then you can hope that it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so which advice then, going from the next topic after that, would you give to a young rider?
Never give up, I guess. But I think for me, the biggest thing for a young rider is like believe in yourself. And even if everyone tells you that you're not going to be good enough or you're never going to get to the top, that if you believe you are, then you will. Like regardless of what anybody says, I think if you feel that you're capable of doing something, then believe in that more than anything anyone can tell you or say to you or say you're not going to be able to do. I think if you believe it, you're going to be able to do it.
I agree. I totally would say the same thing. No, positive thinking is always important, and I think it's with everything that you do in life. And I think for the young riders, very important that they know and that
they're going to have bad days. You're going to have like horrible crap days. Look, we still have horrible crap days.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got to keep believing that you're going to get there.
It wouldn't be exciting without them.
True.
Okay, if you had not become a professional show jumper, what would you like to have done?
Back in the day, I would have said I wanted to be an architect because I actually love architecture. But nowadays, I think if I wasn't a show jumper, I'd love to do something in fashion. I think it's fun. I have a passion for it. It's a great way of self-expression, and I'd love to do something in that world.
Well, I think you will. It's probably maybe what's going to happen one day.
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
A meal or a food?
A meal.
A meal. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving feast. Hands down. That is like my favorite to cook, to eat, everything. It has like every food group and it's amazing and savory and fabulous.
Really? I've never been to a Thanksgiving dinner, so.
What? I'm going to cook Thanksgiving for you. You're coming.
Okay, there we go.
For sure.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Okay, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Look where you're going, not where you don't want to go. I think it's it was such simple advice. And it was like thinking in a jump off, don't look at, if you're doing an inside turn, don't like look at the flower pot that you got to go inside. Look at the jump, look where you're going and ignore that and you'll get the turn. So I think it was like the best advice anyone ever gave.
Yeah. And don't you find, especially when you've got that great connection with the horse, that, where you look, they are with you. If you look left, they go left. If you look right, they go right. And that, for me, that's when you've got such a special bond with the horse because they're totally 100% with you. So I think that's great.
And if you guys are, like you say, if you're a good partnership, you can just think it and they follow.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Next one. You don't have to go into too much detail about this one, but what's your morning routine?
Wake up. Not easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I'm terrible. Oh my God. forever. I have like 5 alarms that go on.
Well, but are you an early bird or you just takes you right away?
I'm actually good. I could be good either. If I have to get up early, I get up early. And if I have to get up late, I can sleep in all day. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, you're a great
No matter if I wake up.
I've seen you take those power naps, like on the side of the bench somewhere, like where a horse is galloping past or the jump off's on and there's Dani like 10 out and she's still having a little nap.
Yeah. Snoozing on the couch. That's totally my
favorite. You're a snoozer. Yeah.
The morning routine is easy. I get up eventually, wash up, check the news, especially nowadays. See what's going on. Usually do some kind of exercise, yoga, go for a run, something, and then go to the barn. Okay.
All right. Which new country would you like to visit the most?
Japan, hopefully for the Olympics.
Next year.
That's what I'm hoping. I've actually been all over Asia, but I've never been to Japan. So,
have you been to Australia?
I have. I lived in Sydney for 6 months.
What?
Yeah. Coogee Beach.
Tell me this.
Yeah. I lived on Coogee Beach.
On Coogee Beach? Wow. That's a beautiful place to live. I didn't know you lived there.
It was awesome.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, so if you could have 3 people around for dinner, past or present, who would it be other than me and Jan?
Right.
For Thanksgiving, by the way.
I would say Chef Thomas Keller, because one, he would cook us a great meal. He's amazing, and he's like one of my absolute favorite chefs. I think he's incredible and just unique in how he looks at food. And for me, that's like real inspiration with cooking. So totally him. Who else? Michael Jordan, because he's the ultimate sports idol.
Yeah.
I grew up with Michael Jordan. I've been watching his documentary and it's incredible. And it's so inspiring. It gives me shivers watching it. So he would be just amazing. The way he was such a scholar of the sport and just so intense about it. I wish I had that intensity. So he would be awesome. And I think number 3, is it silly if I say my father? Because he was always my like childhood idol. So I would love to have him there. Sorry, Mom, I love you too. But I think, I don't know. I always idolized my dad. I can't say anything about that other than.
You could do half dinner with Mom and half dinner with Dad.
Yeah, totally. Or they could just both be there.
Dessert, entree, Okay. What's your favorite sport or hobby apart from riding?
I'm going to say cooking, because I really do love cooking.
I watched you cook. You cook amazing.
I don't know. I try to.
Yeah.
I used to watch like hours and hours of Food Network and cooking shows. And I don't know. I love it. I think it's really fun.
Yeah. Well, I can come cook with you, or you can teach me.
We're going to cook Thanksgiving together.
Okay. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Okay. What's your favorite color of feathers that you've ever worn?
Hands down, the flames.
I love that.
Flames were amazing. I like have to think of a new way of doing them again because they were just so spectacular. I loved everything about them. I was so sad the day I took them out.
Oh, we can put them back.
I know. I'll come up with a new way of doing them. They'll be different kind of flames.
Exactly. Okay, what's your favorite fashion style look right now?
A hard question. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like very flattering silhouettes and like cutouts.
Yeah.
So I love something that like has a cutout, but in a very like flattering way to the figure, so that it's it shows a little bit of skin and it's sexy, but it's also still very, very flattering. So I would say that that's like my favorite sort of look at the moment. Okay. Interesting. Yep. And what's the one thing that people don't know about you? I mean, you don't have to say everything. Okay. I'll say one thing. Yeah. I can fly a plane. Yeah, I have a pilot's license. So I can fly a plane. I don't know if anyone would want to come with me. Cool. You can fly a plane. You can win Grand Prix on many different horses. Huh? Amazing. How long ago did you get that? I didn't ride when I was in university, and I had one summer where I was working and I had some time and I thought, you know what, this seems like a valuable skill. Why not have it? It was actually not so long after 9/11. And it was like one of those things I felt like if I'm going to gain a skill in life, why not have a pilot's license? Maybe it'll come in handy one day. And and it's fun and cool.
That's incredible. And do you have to update it regularly, or
you have to, like, if you want to fly alone, you have to update it every 2 years, but you do have the license for life. Or at least that's what they told me. I haven't flown in a while, so we'll see.
Yeah. Amazing. So you could fly over, pick me up, take me back to your place, cook me dinner, give me a lesson.
Yeah. Amazing. Look at all these things we can do.
I'm excited for all of this, even though we're only like an hour away.
I know. I can also drive in like an hour.
Well, it's been really great to listen to all your interesting answers, and I'm looking forward to hearing the next part of this sequel, and also to the next writers that we're going to have for these 20 questions.
Yeah.
Keep in touch. Take care of yourself. Nice to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.